I'm Adam Niffen.
No, I'm Jeremy Cocaine.
This is Smith Welding Restoration. Nothing to add to that?
Well, it's where we work. It's what we do. We make things pretty.
Well, we're sort of in 0 hour. Much to my dismay, Jeremy stayed later last night. But what he did was he repainted from that panel up, well, above that panel up. We painted the door because it was, I don't know, Jeremy, in your own words, what was the door like?
Fuck.
Okay. Door was fucked. I'm moving the camera kind of fast, bear with me. It makes your stomach yell, look away. I'm trying to zoom around. Okay, so yesterday was drop dead date. Called the owner and he's like, well, I don't want it unless it's been sitting for 24 hours if you gotta shoot any paint, which we used a Rust-Oleum. We used a pretty much cheap enamel, which is sort of a necessity. The back door soaked up a lot of paint because it's masonite. The wheels, I mean, they're gonna get chunked up again. I'm getting high class, highfalutin on a fleet vehicle is kind of silly. So that's where we're at there. You can get quarts of Rust-Oleum to mix up and put hardener in, and they work fine for this application. You're not going to paint a car. You're not going to help your buddy out with his car. No, that's a bad idea. You're not going to paint a car in Rust-Oleum and sell it to someone like a new paint job. No, that's awful. What we did is exactly what we were asked to do. Using the minimalist materials that we could. It's cost effective on a fleet vehicle circumstance. So there you go. My PSA for the day. I'm not fucking the guy over on materials. We're doing exactly what we're supposed to. Rockers, everything, we got paint match for the box or for the cab. It just is, okay? That's our situation. Now what I'm dealing with is I got to figure out. I've got lights out. I don't have any running lights. I'm not an wow. I'm not an automotive electrician, okay? And all for what we've done good. So let's recap. Bumpers. We went ahead and bedline. I had bedliner left over, so I did the steel mud flaps, both sides, because they were really rusty, and it really showed. We scuffed and painted the wheels. We had the back door refurbished. That was expensive, but only half as so what the next guy wanted, which was half as so what the guy wanted for a new door. Those new doors are like $3,000, I guess. It's not just a garage door. It won't work that way. We replaced the rockers, painted to match. Scuff painted the wheels, bumper. Basically revamped the brake system. One soft line, one wheel cylinder, and a spool of line and fittings. Okay, there you go. So there's that. Give it a tune-up and an oil change. Blacked out the bumper, or blacked out the grill. Scuffed down and did some repair work on the mirrors. Painted them white, put them back on the truck. Stripped all of the vinyl stickers, old vinyl stickers off. You can still see the remnants. It's not the same color. That's a powder, if I'm correct, that's a powder-coated aluminum sheathing that's on the box itself. I gotta inspect the exhaust system. I'm just gonna give him a indicative estimate for repairs on that. And I got to get the running lights to work. I have to do that. We're delivering it today. And then because we've fallen so grievously behind on the old 67, we're back on that full bore. We'll see you in a bit. Going for a test drive. Rock is good. See, we got dirty already. Can you see that? Yeah. Wheels look good. Everything looks great. We discovered we put the little mirror up above for backing and the big mirror down below. It doesn't work out that well, folks. I discovered that on the test drive, that it wasn't going to work. We didn't paint that strip. They're going to cry about it. Nope, I don't have time to. We don't have time. We're over. Days late. Dollars short, so forth and so on. I've been crawling around on the floor. We bled the brakes. Side note, wheel cylinder, drum brakes. You've got that self-tension on the bottom. I told you, usually I set them where you almost have to beat the drum on. This time I didn't. I left myself a little bit of play. That being a factor, you actually have to go out and you put it in reverse and hit the brakes, put it in reverse, hit the brakes, and it causes that little wheel to click and expands those shoes inside the drum. That's how you adjust it. It's called a brake adjuster. Novel idea. They function on this one. I don't think the e-brake functions, but so we put this thing back together. It's ready to go. See what Jeremy thinks about it. What do you think about this thing, Jeremy?
Plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. Do you think they should have put this back in service, or do you think you should have given it the nod and let it go on down the line?
I think it'll run for a couple years, but I don't think we'll get his money out of it.
It's my concern as well. Some folks will empathize with us and be like, yeah, that sucks. Some folks will be like, fuck it, they wanted it done. That's their problem. Hey, how much do they bring into us usually? Fair amount.
Yeah.
20%? Because they do like to flip cars and play with cars and stuff. They bring a fair amount of our day-to-day volume. They're good people. Haggling, the son, Dustin, is a haggling son of a bitch. I won't hold that against him. I just got to haggle back harder. I'm used to the shopping store mentality. Here's the price. If you don't like that, this is the price. If that doesn't work, well, same price. He's a haggler. So anyhow, we got things shaped up. Hopefully they'll be happy with it. Catch you guys in the next one. Made it in a video. Thanks for checking in. Come back on the next one. See what the hell we're doing next time. Subscribe, comment. Find us on over on the Facebook, Smith Welding Restoration LLC on Facebook. Numbers at the beginning. Have any questions? Call.